Taurus, my darling, we're about to dive in. First cards coming out is the Hermit and the Six of Wands. Victory. Real victory. It's giving me earth sign energy. I've done the earth sign reading just last week's ago. And look at that, just a few days ago actually, not even a week ago. But let's keep going, okay? If you are coming out of hermit mode, slowly but surely, I've done another reading on this. There may be another Taurus on the channel. Oh, the Emperor reading or the Masculine reading. The reading that speaks about celebration, this looks very similar. An Emperor celebrating. Listen, the Hermit and the Six of Wands, yeah? Followed by the King of Wands, powerful, and the Six of Pentacles, okay? Okay, I see you. I see what's going on. Listen to this, okay? First off, hermit mode is where you've been focused. You may have Virgo in your chart somewhere significant, a lot of Virgo presence in that hermit energy. But with the Six of Wands, you are stepping out into this really gorgeous, powerful space. You've been there before. You know this energy. It's love, light, and healing. It's you and your power, but there's a shift in it because you're shifting into equal give and take. There's balance. I think you've been in hermit mode to get balance, get financial awareness, financial times. Okay. You've been trying to assess something. It appears to be financial. It appears to be, I want to say assets accruing. I want to say accruement. I want to say something in the past that's been really significant had to die before you could move forward, okay? We're talking about indecision. We're talking about a lack of clarity. We're talking about a King of Pentacles energy that was imbalanced. So we're talking about your balance, yeah? Mental, emotional, spiritual, mind, body, and soul. The coins are dominant here. So we're talking about your balance and your net worth and your standing. I'm getting drawn to the Times bestseller, Financial Times, the Forbes list, 1 to 100. I'm getting drawn to assets and money and rankings and net worth and CEOs and a different lifestyle, balance. Every time I go over to talk about money, right, I get all the way up to the like the 12 on the clock, yeah, and then I get swung back around. This is like you might have one of those things on your desk. It comes from philosophy and a classic theory, maybe something to do with motion theory as well. But you know, one of the silver balls, and you knock it, then it knocks the other one, then it knocks the other one. The silver balls are just knocking back and forth. That's what I see in my head. I see not even a clock, but something swinging down from 12 to 6, then swinging back up from 6 to 12, and then round from 12 to 6 again on the other side, yeah? So we're going clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, swinging in and out. It's a pendulum swinging back and forth, but in a very different way. Gives me pocket watch vibes as well. It gives me flying saucer vibes. Like, it's giving me a hell of a lot of visions of motion and movement. But this is related to emotions in the past and financial balance in the future. I'm saying that because the Three of Cups has come out in the past in line with the Queen of Cups and the Moon. This is feminine energy all up in the place. Your feminine side's very significant here. But the front of your mind, the High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles, balancing out this financial situation. I've been looking at the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands as really fiery energies with a lot on the surface but not so much underneath. Really rude for a fire sign, but really important because some signs are really about the outward appearance, what I've got going on the outside. That was the past. You've gone inside knowing you've got it all going on the outside, but what have you got on the inside and how well is it balanced, yeah? So for that, you're number 1 on Forbes, you're number 6 on Forbes, you're number 10 on Forbes. But Forbes isn't correct. Forbes isn't accurate. Forbes isn't updated by you every single day. Forbes don't know everything you do in the dark. No offense, Forbes. No offense to the darker comment either, because you could do, not every single penny is on chain, is the point. Yeah? So we're acknowledging money on chain, we're acknowledging money off chain, we're acknowledging emotions in your heart and emotions away from your heart, emotions you want to take in and emotions you don't, emotions you've dealt with in the light and emotions you've dealt with in the dark. Really powerful vibration. This has got to be for male and female Taurus. And over the last few readings, right, interesting where I'm at energetically now, because in the past I could never tell what reading I was doing. I couldn't even recollect the readings I used to do. Now, clearly my mind has managed to manage everything really well. I remember every single reading I've done for every single sign on the channel, and I can just make clear segues between the stuff in the past. And I know there's a clear reading where I've done a reading for maybe a Virgo and a Taurus, or a Taurus male and female. Both of those readings, I can't remember if it's the same one or two separate ones, but both of those Taurus readings around that time, when I was doing double signs and solo signs in between, showed me that I was bouncing so heavy from a female and a masculine viewer. So I could tell that I was getting two individual people watching, and the numbers are quite low at that time. But what's nice is I still feel like I'm going to get more than 2 views. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Hit the like. Let me know. We can get at least 3 views this time. We're winning. Woo! But the truth of the matter is, nonetheless, yeah, I could see that the energy's grounded. This is one person who is now aligned to their yin and yang. Because even if I got 1 view, I couldn't see if you was feminine or masculine. The energy was distorted is the point. But now I can see you are just a human entity with clear vibration of yin and yang. You've honed your masculine, you've honed your feminine, regardless of your gender. You are a balanced yin and yanger. Never said that before. Is that corny? Yin and yanger. Is that rude to the community that established yin and yang? Is that going to add more insult to injury, considering I've put an alien embolism in the middle of the symbol? I mean, my goodness, we can only pray that there's acceptance everywhere for who I am becoming. But we can see there is for you. So let's keep going, shall we? Let me pull 2 more cards, okay? Okay. Interesting. Stay with me, okay? Queen of Pentacles is coming out at the end. But above the Queen of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands. So there is a feminine energy and a masculine energy that need to have a conversation, but there's fear around this because the balance wasn't there in the past, and there's this death energy and 2 of Swords. This is an interesting energy, let me tell you why, because I've done a reading for Aquarius today, earlier in the day, and it was a similar kind of story, total different cards, but the same telling of the story in regards to, I told Aquarius, move on, go away, stop forcing this relationship. In the past, you lost all opportunity here. You've got to go your own way. Work on yourself now, Aquarius. 2 times I told them that. Felt like a bitch, but I had to push for the truth in the message. For you, it's different. Either or. Either or. Conversation, no conversation, doesn't matter. You're so aligned and you're so balanced. Destiny's what it is. The thing is, the 2 of Wands is next to that with the Page of Swords. It's up to you to make a decision and a judgment call. But that's too grandiose of even a statement. There's no judgment call needed. There is 2 ways to go in this, but that's just a step to the left or a step to the right. One way or another, your feet are going to pick up and move, and you're going to go in a direction. Whatever direction you go in is fine. That's how you know you've mastered something. That's how you know you're a true yin and yanger. I'm so cringed out by my new statement, but you've coined it now. We're going to keep it. You're a yin. I can't even say it again. I'm forbidden from saying it. I can tell my throat's broken. Sorry, but it doesn't matter. You're so aligned. Who cares? Whatever. Which is a bit harsh, but the star and the moon are coming out. Whose reading did I speak about The sun and moon. Well, I spoke about Anis, the singer. Oh, goodness me, I'm getting flashbacks from readings now. The star and the moon are out. The Hierophant is out. That's your card. Taurus energy. Queen of Cups energy. Give me a second. There's something going on here. There's moving pieces to the puzzle that I didn't see before. You know, I said you could just step out and go anywhere, which is true, right? It suggests that you're a very important chess piece on the board. Sorry to make this into a game, but goodness me, where we're going in life ain't nothing but a game, and many of us are surrounded by NPCs, and you are clearly not one of them. That is the point. That is the point. Aquarius energy was given borderline NPC. Let's keep that between me and you. I don't want to bait that out and piss off all the Aquarius. Aquarius, if you're listening, this ain't for you. I don't know why you're cross-watching for. No one sent you here. Don't get mad at me because I called you an NPC in secret. You weren't meant to hear that. It's so funny who I've become. Oh my gosh. Okay, right. I love readings when I can just do dumb shit. Okay. Sorry, Aquarius. I love you really. Okay, but we got to keep it going. Okay. Seriously now, let me focus. I saw something amazing over here. But this Queen of Pentacles energy, either or, it doesn't really matter. Let's focus on this. Yeah, because this is clearly interesting. Knight of Wands, the Empress, right next to the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. That's why I dug. Did you see? I love how I dig and something comes up. Because the Hierophant with the Queen of Cups, that talks about morals. That gave me marriage vibration. I didn't see marriage, but then I saw the Knight of Wands. That's passionate movement forward to morality and a moral compass around emotions. And it's connected to a woman as the Hierophant's masculine. And I'm getting masculine energy from the Hierophant that came out here and the King of Wands in the past, in the back of the mind. So you're giving masculine vibration, but the front of the mind's also High Priestess. So there's strong feminine vibration up front. Do you get what I mean when I said that yin and yang? That yin and yang are in you strong. In the past, we've got the Three of Cups, where you're managing your emotions incredibly well. In the future, you are transmuting King of Pentacles energy. So not just being about money and not just being about the back of your mind where you look good and you show up and you look good and you're not focusing on one element of self. And then we've opened up this Empress energy now. Definitely not you, but an energy you're connected to, an evolution of a Queen of Cups to an Empress energy. But then we could hit the Hangman. Okay. I think you've had to move on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, sorry. Listen to this. Because I love when I pull cards and I just stop talking for a minute. I said, you're just going to have to... I said, I can see you're moving on. Pulled out Six of Swords, followed by Ace of Cups. And I thought, no, I've got to keep going. This doesn't make sense. Pulled the Three of Pentacles, and I've gone, okay, that still doesn't make sense. I said, I need clarity on the Ace of Cups. What are these emotions about? What are these emotions that you're trying to deal with, that you're moving on from, away from the Empress? So I said, let me pull a few more to cover these then. Nine of Cups comes out. Emperor comes out. Five of Swords comes out. Wow. Wow. So now, the Empress now has her Emperor. This is counterpart energy. This is masculine and feminine. This is husband and wife. This is coming together in union, yeah? This is unity. This is someone getting back their yin and yang, their true love, but then following true love too. Do you get what I mean? This is completion. This is wholeness. Whether or not this manifests in a person is up to you, but you have it inside yourself. That's how you know life is lit, yeah? Because with or without this person, with or without this either reconciliation with your ex who's come to you and apologized and you've gone through healing and you're working on this, or without you dating and moving to this new person, without you resolving this issue, without you connecting the dots or whatever it is, the truth of the matter is you are moving forward in balance and you have masculine and feminine on tap. And you're moving away from Ace of Cups, which was a burden to you, overflowing emotions, straight into Nine of Cups. You've already leveled up to the 10 of Cups. And in my opinion, Nine of Cups and Ace of Cups is better than 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is the stable grounding and achievement of that. beautiful, lovely connection, contentment emotionally. But the Nine of Cups is sparkier, it's fresher, because it's your wish fulfillment, it's celebration, it's a real celebration. I said that at the beginning. That Emperor reading's also for you. Go back and watch that other Emperor reading. I can't remember if that was about a partner. No, it was. Oh, it was about a Queen of Pentacles that you're going to see at the end. Some royalty, some queen that you're going to meet. But that was somewhat of a metaphor, but now that feels genuine. Because the Queen of Pentacles is out again here. And I don't even know if that was a Taurus read. I think that was an earth sign reading. Real connection coming through. So, Emperor and Empress sitting here, but that's inside of you. That's powerful. Female or male, you've mastered yourself. Higher level mastering of yourself. That means you really work on who you are, and you contemplate and you think and you dive within your psyche, and you're conscious enough to listen to what your internal thoughts and feelings say. You've been really stuck on this wish fulfillment and this emotional overflow. You haven't been sure of how to manage all of it. But whatever's been going on, whatever you've been doing, you've been trusting in your God, your faith, your religion, your practices, your worship, and you've been managing your emotions slowly and steadily, and you've really done well. Five of Swords and Three of Pentacles was the last thing, and that's just me letting you know, right, that you had to let go of whatever you did. You had to walk away from whatever you did. And you had to stop building whatever you were building. I need more from that. There's stuff to be said. Thought this was going to be a shorter read. I'm still shocked that we're even at 16, because I didn't think we were going to go that far. But let me dive into that Three of Pentacles, because there's a story here about something you built and then you stopped because of the the Five of Swords. And that is really patience coming out here. Give me a second, because this is a confirmation for you. Okay. You're manifesting really, really well. You going into hermit mode was the justice that you needed, and you making this situation by going within in hermit mode and manifesting and stopping the Three of Pentacles was a great move. When I look at this Three of Pentacles card, the reason I wanted to clarify it, because it looks like something I do in business all the time. You scale in business, you scale in business, you scale in business, then you look up and you see, I can't scale anymore from this position. I need to move, I need to pivot, something needs to change. Yeah? In my life, throughout history, I guess people thought I wasn't really doing anything or really making any money. Part of that's true, but they didn't really know what I was doing or studying in the background, and they assumed that I just wasn't doing anything. But what they didn't really know or understand, because it wasn't their business, or they didn't take the time to know me or listen or actually pay attention to anything that was outside of what I was doing for them, instead of who I actually was as a person and what I had to offer this world. They didn't seem to realise that I was scaling in the background. So every time I let a business go, from the start of my businesses back in 2012, 2013, I let it go because I was scaling. I build up into the third dimension. This is a secret and it's quite personal, and I don't really want to share it, but I've started and I'll do it because no one's really going to get it. I say that and suddenly people understand and everyone's mirroring my metrics. But let my ego rest on that. I always build up until the third pentacle, and then I can clearly see when I get to the fourth dimension, the fourth D, the fourth molecular construct of that business plan or model, that fourth element of the it's not so much a shard, a node, actor network theory, topology, sacred geometry, that fourth layer of the chakras. Yeah, this is going to confuse a lot of people, but the crew will get it, right? The fourth heart chakra, that's where I build from. Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. If it can push through and maintain heart for me, then I know I'm onto a winner. Business 1, business 2, business 3, business 4. I could see it wasn't ascending right. I could see the super alignment wasn't there. I spoke about something like this in the Libra read. I really believe in alignment with spirit and discipline and that comes from my research and scientific background. I'm not here today for no reason. I don't make content in this way for no reason. It may look like it's nothing to everyone else, but that's because I've decided to sit back and sit on my discipline and hold my crafts. I don't want to go viral for no reason. I don't want a bunch of followers for no reason. I don't want people, like what I studied early on. Ask me why I'm sharing this, it must be important. But what I realised early on is a lot of people, early days of Instagram that I clocked, was they would get a lot of ghost followers if they weren't buying their followers straight up, and that the followers they bought don't even like, the bots are inactive, there's no real activity there, or they're just getting full-blown heavy-weighted numbers of ghost followers because they've changed their brand, changed their name, changed their imagery. I said, I don't want to do that. I'm too neurodiverse. I'm too different. I'm not going to have one niche. I don't even know my niche yet back in 20 whatever. So I'm going to play around. I'm going to let my experimentalness go, not try and push numbers out. Yeah, I would love numbers and to connect and talk to more people, but I need to find me first. I want to study me. I'm empathic. I'm intuitive. I'm clairvoyant. I see. No one really takes that stuff seriously, so people don't really listen. But that gives us, the people that can see and use alchemy in the real way, to see what's going on and scale. And whatever's gone on, you've been doing a similar thing where you scale up into the point where I know I can't move forward scaling like this. The next step, I need to have 2 franchises. I need to branch out. The business needs to be bigger. I need to be able to make this much money. I need to be able to do this. My first business, for example, nails. Making a sole trader business. Second business, a sole trader business with 1 or 2 members of staff working around the clock all the time. I can make maybe 50k a year. Next business, start developing the school, early stages, childcare and development. Okay, 500k if I build it with this. Maybe a mil if I build it with research components. No, I want more money than that. Okay, let me go. Let me analyze all of this. Let me do more research. Let me build the school up to as high as I can go with all the elements, all the way to the top of the curriculum for all ages tiered school. Okay, now I'm well in the millions. Okay, fine. We're talking now. Hold on, wait. There's issues going on in society. My business is going to crumble 4 years from now if I go beyond this 3 of Pentacles, right? So, hold on, wait, what am I going to do? Oh, damn, I'm going to have to move over to the tech side and convert all of my assets and all of the business source code into digital code, so I can really develop the tech space, so that the school has a tech element, and actually that's the leading way in the future, because everything that isn't technology and digitized in the future falls to the ground and it's going to lose. So my company in the future, through clairvoyance and my ability to truly understand the 3 of Pentacles with what you're dealing with, would have left my company in millions of, in between 3 million and 7 million in the first 4 years of business, that I decided to take off, and then after that I would have fell down to 1 million, and then I would have hit collapse, and that business would have been done, and I would have had no way to recover the School of Hermetology ever again. And I saw that early on, dived in, changed the business direction, saved my corporation. Now I'm at billions. I still haven't made it to market, still 0 on the balance sheet. Now I'm at trillions. I'm diving deeper and deeper and deeper. That's a personal share. Just because I like to be able to talk about myself, because I love me, but more importantly because I see how smart you are for looking at that 3 of Pentacles and going, that can't get me to where I need to go. Yeah? I really, you've got to take major risks in life, and that's what I'm saying. You made a smart move and you took a smart risk, and I really love that. And not a lot of people will see it. Don't take judgment so seriously. Don't hold on to things that aren't for you, because boy, my life hasn't been great, and I could have just taken a quick route out and manifested, not even manifest, planned out, strategic planned, proposed, and went over there and grabbed that bit of money and grabbed that bit of money. But I looked at the long term and I said, I want my future to be more. And I trusted in God and the mission, and being a humanitarian in the mission. And I kept going in line with what I felt was really, really destined. And as a result of that, now I'm looking at a lifestyle I could have never even imagined, and a net worth I believed in, but I didn't really believe in. you know? So that's epic to me. I feel amazing. And there's been a lot of aspirational readings I've done over the last few readings. Scorpio had a really intense reading as well, where I nearly cried. Or did I have a little bit of a soppy moment? Yeah, because there's a lot of faith in these readings, and it's nice. I really avoided coming over here doing readings and getting back into zodiacs. I just didn't want to dive into the energies, and I just didn't want to take that on top of all of the other stuff going on in my life, right? But it feels rewarding to come back and actually have these conversations, because it's really good for me to not only use my gifts, but to see that there are people out there really ascending. And if you've taken a back seat, taken a reduced salary, changed your roles, gone a different direction in life, and chose to be patient and go within, smart move. Everyone around me had very different views of me, have very different views of me. In the future, they're going to also have very different views of me again. And the funny thing about all of this is, everything I do, I've said I'm doing, and I've told everyone about it, but everyone just kind of looks at you weirdly because it's different, and it doesn't seem realistic, and you've got to keep pushing and going your own way, and against incredible odds, Taurus, you've done it. And against heartache and pain and resistance and struggle, you've closed out an old cycle, and you've committed to you, and you've really won in life, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, yeah? And there is this celebration, which is merely nothing more than you stepping away from lies and deceit and dishonesty and walking towards the swords that you carry. How epic is that? I've never seen that. The Seven of Swords is here, but they're the lies that you carry. You're so conscious and woke. I don't know how else to put this out. This is the last thing I'm going to say as we leave. But for some reason, you're carrying all the lies. What does that mean? You're carrying all the lies. So you just picked them up and put them to rest. That means whatever you've done in hermit mode, you've just been, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. All the lies, just take all the lies away. Let's get all the lies away. Let's gather up all these lies. That's a lot of swords that this one man is carrying by himself. Yeah? You want to talk about hero complex? Let's talk about this random man carrying a whole armful of knives, swords, zombie knives if you live in the UK. Why have you got a whole armful of zombie knives that you're running away with? It's like you're preventing something. Do you get what I mean? And the devil card's out as well, so you're committing to preventing anything that isn't whatever you believe in, I guess. I can't even find the answer, because it's about your belief system and kind of some kind of oath that you've taken, some kind of belief that you stand with. You're standing on that, and that's beautiful. Keep going, okay? And you've done this through heartache and pain and toxic energy and lies and deceit and shifts in finance, business, emotions over a woman, back and forth in Emperor and Empress energy. And at the end of the day, you're coming out in a really, really heroic way. 10 of Pentacles at the end. And I'm going to leave it there and say namaste. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for stopping by. Please do hit like and subscribe. Feel free to dive into the multiple channels that I do have. We've got debates and topics coming out, a range of different stuff in the conversation, totally wide varying, with stuff going on in the world, complex conversations, business conversations, different things that are trending in life. Just go and check it out. I'm not going to waffle on anymore. Love and light. Have a gorgeous, gorgeous evening.